This video provides an overview of paper formatting guidelines using MLA. Using MLA, which stands for the Modern Language Association, format can help you as the writer build credibility, as well as protect you from accusations of plagiarism, which is the intentional or accidental use of source material by other writers without credit. This video focuses only on document design, but MLA standards encompass other guidelines for using outside sources, and altogether they help you demonstrate professionalism as a writer. So first you want to make sure that you type your paper on a computer on standard white 8.5 by 11 inch paper and set the margins of your document to 1 inch on all sides. So notice that there's in this visual 1 inch between the top of the paper and the beginning of the left-hand header. Same thing with the left side, same thing with the right side and the bottom. You want to double space the text of your paper evenly throughout. So notice there's no extra spacing between the header and the title, between the title and the first paragraph. It's all double spaced evenly, which makes it really easy to remember. And you want to make sure to use a legible font. MLA usually recommends Times New Roman, and the font size should be 12 point. For MLA formatting, the correct order for the left side heading of an essay appears like so: your full name first, then your instructor's name, your class name and number, and then the date. And notice that the date is written a little odd. First the day, then the month, then the year appears. You want to create a header in the upper right-hand corner that includes your last name followed by a space with a page number. And all of your pages should be numbered consecutively. And then center the title. You do not want to underline, italicize, or place your title in quotation marks. You want to use standard capitalization. And you want to indent the first line of your paragraphs 1/2 inch from the left margin. And it's okay in most Word programs to use the tab key. That will get you where you want to be. I'm going to show you really quickly how to set up your formatting in a Word program, but do keep in mind that different versions of Word have things arranged slightly differently. With a little troubleshooting, you'll likely be able to get things to where they need to be. I like to start with just checking my page layout, making sure that my margins are set to 1 inch all the way around. This is actually the normal default for Word, but it's a good idea to check and make sure that things are as they should be. I also like to set up my spacing next. You may see some boxes ready for you to adjust as far as paragraph spacing. You may need to go into the paragraph window and choose double space. And make sure that there are no extra spaces before or after your double space. Next, I like to make sure my font and size is correct, so I change to Times New Roman size 12. Unfortunately, it's not the default. That would be really convenient if it was. And then I can type in my heading and notice that everything is in the right place. I want to make sure my title gets centered, so I might highlight that, put it in the right place, and then make sure I go back to the left-hand margin. And again, I can tab over to start my first paragraph. And if I want to double check, I just want to make sure I look at my ruler at the top and see that my tab does actually line up with that 1/2 inch where it should be for the paragraph start. Then last, I usually do the header. That can sometimes be the trickiest part. It depends on your Word program. Hopefully you can insert a page number. That's really convenient if you have that option. Sometimes you have to go to header first and then find the option. But hopefully you can insert page number and that you can actually choose top of the page. Some Word programs let you choose top right side of the page, which is really convenient. I have to kind of find it here. And then I'm going to type my last name in front. And then I know that every page number is going to have this header, and all the pages will be numbered consecutively. And then I can double space, get back in my document, and continue working.